Hi, we're back.
We are.
Oh, I've got to do my thumbs up. We've got to do a thumbs up.
Got to do the thumbs up.
The other thing I want to do is we need to do a what's it called? A slogan. So like, have it or something like that. Where
what a slogan?
Yeah, no. When we do our merch and our print our t-shirts and whatever, we need something on there. Bro to TV.
Yeah.
And then down the sleeve, what our slogan like, have it or something like that.
I've got a picture we can put on there.
I am not putting,
which describes us brilliantly. A pair of testes.
Was it called Love Teabagging?
Oh, Love Teabagging. Oh, I just showed that on there, didn't I? I can love teabagging.
It's a gift.
Just have a slurp.
We take that to meetings.
Right, so on today's show is...
First of all, I thought we need to say about last week.
Yeah, we did do a show last week, but
we did. We were in here sweating our armpits off, and we went to all the chop, didn't we? We thought it was a good one.
It was a bloody good
one. It was quite a good one.
You tell him what happened,
and then at the end of it all,
no, just tell him.
Okay, at the end of it all,
he's dancing around it again.
The sound wasn't. I don't know what happened.
There was no sound.
There was no sound.
That's what he's trying to explain. Is the technical advisor, right? Hang on for a minute. The testicle advisor.
That's good.
It ended up being a load of bollocks. That's exactly what it is. Because there was no sound. There was just what you're looking at now, and.
But I come up with the idea of dubbing it.
But many would say that was probably an upgrade. We should have put it on there. We didn't have to hear us.
But I was all for dubbing it. Which would have been... it would have been all right, wouldn't it? Dubbing?
No, it could have been.
You're scratching like an ape again.
I know, I'm just sweaty.
It's
been
warm,
26 degrees here in this shed, and it's 6 o'clock at night.
And you're sweating like, look at you. You look so uncomfortable. Stop leaving your breaths alone.
I know.
Great things, aren't they? Blaming ape.
Right, go on.
Yes. So yeah. Sorry about that. We did mean to do that, and you had to get on, so we couldn't retake it. But
no, because we spent about 40 minutes, about an hour pissing around.
Do you know? I'm literally spending money on this, that, and the other, trying to find the best sound quality. So now we're on.
We might as well just
mics. These mics.
We might as well just stick to this because it's working. So forget about it.
I think I'm trying to get too technical, and there's so many wires. And
he's not a technician.
No. There's so many wires here. It looks like one of those old switchboards. It does. It literally just
only they worked.
Yeah, right. They did, didn't they?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yes. So this week with the thing, I thought rather than do what I was going to do last week, it seemed appropriate. And I know you love your football, so I thought we would go to football. And that, I know you're very upset.
Well, you're the expert on this, so you can go with this one. You can lead on.
No, you're the expert of football.
Not from what I watched.
I knew. I would have bet odds that. We were always going to be. We weren't going to win it. Spain was always was going to win it, and that. So I knew pretty much on that we were going to be coming runners up.
I'm not bothered now.
You know, you've been very mature about it.
No,
get your head in the camera. Let's wait. There we go.
Mark P just came up. Sorry,
that was my work.
I forgot to bring the spandex shorts. We'll have to do it on Wednesday. What does that mean?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ripped them off.
Oh,
I tore them.
Is that why your pet sheep's got a puncher aside?
I don't want to talk about that either.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, I was going to say, well done to Spain because they fully deserved it.
They were the better team on the night.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'll be honest.
They won all 7 games.
Yeah, and you might not be happy with me, but I did see one of the first games in that, and we were scraping through, literally scraping through.
We were scraping through until the semi-finals. What do you mean?
Yeah, so we're not going to stay. We're not going to sit here. And
Semi-finals
say,
though. Semi-finals against the Dutch, I thought were a lot better. But what you got to understand is that we have. Yeah, they said we got the best person, the best player in Germany, and Harry Kane. We've got the best. Who won the? Was it the best player in the league in Spain and Jude Bellingham? And then we got the one player of the year in England, Phil Foden. But what you've got to understand is, along with these English players that you got a lot better foreign players playing with them. It's not a bunch of English players playing all together at the same time. So when you're left with just English players who, what you normally call, we haven't got the flair. We really haven't got any creative style players. All the flair comes from countries like Brazil and Spain, and we haven't got that.
Not the
same. Yeah. But we hung in there.
Yeah, hung in there.
And we showed that we can win a penalty shootout. And we did that quite well. And we got to the final again. Most countries would bite your hand off.
But this is what I'm happy with. I'm happy with the getting to the finals. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I just.
I think I'll be honest. I think what's his name, Gareth.
He did all right. I mean, he did okay.
Yeah, I think people were being a bit unfair. I mean, they soon changed their tune when he was getting into the finals and stuff and that. But it's like, give the guy a break.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people think. I mean, he's resigned now, hasn't he? I saw him resign.
Yeah, he's resigned. Look, in the tournaments that he's been in, he's got to a quarterfinal, a semi-final, and 2 finals.
Yeah.
It's not bad, really, is it?
But Spain played amazingly, so,
Yeah, congratulations to Spain. They were the better side by a street mile.
Yeah.
But we did have the opportunity right at the end.
But we were just...
No, it was a corner come in, a header, saved by the goalkeeper on the line, another header came in, saved by the player on the line was Ed. It was about that much. And then Declan Rice, who came in for the second header that he had, about that much over the bar. So that could have been 2-2. But they deserve to win. So there you go.
And to be honest,
can we end up now?
And to be fair,
I'm not bothered now.
2-1. That's all right. It wasn't as if, they thrashed you in that. Well, no, it was just 2-1, and so...
I had a feeling that this year that we're playing that bad. I thought that we might be able to...
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got further than the Germans.
Actually, yes!
We got further than the French.
I was shocked by the fact that Germany is a good team.
Yeah, they're always saying
that. And I thought they would be in the final.
Well, what I didn't like, it was going on and on and on about, England now going to be okay. They're in the worst side of the draw. They're in the better side of the draw. Well, the Germans didn't play all that well. The French didn't play all that well.
No.
The Portuguese, for the amount of players that they had, and for the class players that they had, they didn't play all that well.
No.
Right? We had to play Slovakia, who were playing out of their skins. We had to play... Who did we play? Switzerland, who were better than all 3 of them put together, actually. So saying that we're in the wrong side of the draw, and then we had the Dutch to play, who will score goals for fun. So, you know, it is what it is. Right, that's it. Finish that.
I brought that up because I knew he'd be.
Spain.
Yeah,
by the way, the next boss, and you heard it here, and I reckon it's going to be 100% Eddie Howe. He's going to be the next boss.
You reckon?
Yes.
Okay. You've heard it here, exclusive. We've got no absolute...
He did miracles at Bournemouth. When he took over at Newcastle United at the end of the season, they were odds on to go down, and then he won something like 10 out of the last 15 games, and then they got on the money, got them to the Champions League. Did okay last season as well. So, and he's English. We don't want a foreign boss. England, you want an Englander. There you go, that's all I can say. Eddie Howe.
There you go.
Eddie Howe. Right, go on, next.
Okay, yeah. So,
no, sorry. Last week I did have that story about the chicken with no head, and you missed it because you wouldn't have heard it.
Yes, and
Mike the chicken.
But yeah, if you remember that last episode, yes, and he did show me, and it's kosher. You showed me the cock.
No, it's a hen, not a cock. Sorry,
but it is. That was very true, and I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, as it cools.
Why has my testicles gone black?
As the temperature cools, the black.
I've lost my testicles.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I've lost my balls. He's married, so he lost his balls a long time ago.
I can't remember what they look like.
They're in the pocket.
Hey, one day I'll get them back.
He'll get them back.
Yeah, so, but as the new manager, you reckon in that? I mean, that.
No, we're not going to go by England anymore.
No. All I was going to say is we don't know. We haven't got any background.
Yes, we have. Me.
We don't know.
Anyhow.
So he reckons anyhow.
Best candidate by a street mile.
Okay, so the chicken thing was absolutely true. So, in case you were just wondering, he did lift his cheek just to let one go. I think sometimes he forgets that we're actually recording. Mind you, I can't say a lot after that last time.
So what's all this? Why have you got to waft it? What is that? It's like sharing is caring.
Yeah. A hot, sweaty day.
That's my boxes. Got that. Cool. Right.
Hold on.
Okay, where we go?
Yeah,
so last week I did say about a story in 1945.
Yep.
This bloke owned a farm and he bred loads of chickens just for food and that. And he had a chicken called Mike, and this is true. And every time he would go out in there and he had no problems, get a chicken, he wanted some dinner. The missus said, "Oh, want a chicken?" Chicken goes out to him, rough off the head, there you go. And no problem at all. This time, when he attempted to chop off the head, he missed the spinal cord and the brain that controls all the motor functions and breathing and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, when he did this chicken ran around and it kept on going.
Yeah, it's probably saying.
So he took it on tour and ended up getting, was it 25 cents or something like that? Anyway,
yeah,
he was making the equivalent of 60 grand a day. $60,000, sorry, a day. And then it died after 18 months.
Yeah.
But it's actually true.
So the first thing any normal person would do is think, "Oh God, I messed up. I need to put him out of his misery straight away." No, his first thing was, "Wow, that is amazing. Let's pick the little thing up and let's go and breed it." And it had to have a feeding tube down its. Did we actually? We told them the story, didn't we?
Yeah, we did too. But we didn't hear it because somebody picked up.
Oh no, that wasn't at the show before.
No, that was last week.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, it was last.
Oh, it's last week. Sorry, yeah. So.
Yeah, she had a chicken. No, it wasn't even doing that.
No, it wasn't doing that. It didn't have a face.
The head was on the floor going.
Yeah, it wasn't even doing that.
But that was it. So that's one of the things that you missed.
I can't so we flew through that one, didn't we?
Well, we spent 25 minutes going through that one last week. I wasn't doing it again
because I thought it was absolute.
And by the way, it's touch and go whether you're going to hear this or not.
No,
so it doesn't really matter.
This is the basic. I can get it.
Yeah.
Right, so this is going to work.
Basic is
about your ears.
So give me a scratch because I'm sweating like a.
I tell you, I'm going to have to invest in some kind of air conditioning in here. It's no good.
We're losing weight as you speak.
Yeah, we don't have to wrap ourselves in clean film.
I want you to show you the cut. My testes and completely disappeared.
So yeah.
Crikey.
Professional outfitters. Anyway. You said you had another. Oh, hold on. No, we got. Oh, I haven't looked it up. Animal news.
Well, I didn't. I haven't got any more because we're
no animal news.
No.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, that's the end of the show then.
No animal news at all.
But no. Last week, like I said, we did try doing a video, but obviously it messed up and that. And the week before we were both away, so. That's why you didn't have one the week before. But we're going to plan on doing one every Wednesday. So like and subscribe.
The shed.
Yeah, I think that's the dog. Mutt.
What, the dog's on the shed?
Oh no, if it's on the shed, that's.
Oh, hang on for that. I can hear kids.
Oh God, they're back already.
The kids are back.
Anyway, yes, on top you get seagulls or whatever land on it. It's honestly, it sounds like flaming Tyrannosaurus Rex for stepping around up there.
It's been a strong roof.
Yes, it's, but
all 10 tons.
So we are going to do every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sweat
our asses off.
Sweat our asses off. Whether it's freezing cold or we're going to upload every Wednesday, unless we're on holiday or whatever. But
there's one thing about doing when it's heat like that. Penis is larger, but it's okay. It's fine. Just thought I'd just add that in. Just when it's bloody cold, there's gonna be nothing to see. What? Speaking of that,
there
Roger!
he is. Roger the Dodger.
There's Roger.
And he tries to dodge.
All the way from Tenerife.
Yeah, you love that thing, don't you?
I do love that. He's become a mascot. A mascot for masculinity.
And we're going to be changing in here.
What?
No. As in the back. We're going to have
anywhere near you.
No. We're going to have a backdrop.
If you're changing in here, if you're changing in here with this in here, I'm outside. I do not want to see this. I will not.
Oh no, you won't see where it's going. It'll be out of sight. I need to watch that. So yeah,
actually, this should have been on last week's show. I think he was, because it ended up being a right cock up.
If that thing was connected, I would do that. Ding. Yeah, leave it on there. So yeah, but we're going to have a backdrop, and we're going to have a new setup, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do it all properly
with no sound.
No, we'll have sound hopefully in that. But no, we can't stay there. There's got to be something. You drop your mic.
So my mic has gone down the
God, you can't even do that right, can you?
No, it's dropping off.
That's it.
Even when it does work, I'm throwing it on the floor.
There you go. Look.
Is mic in properly? It's a professional outfit. This is. Look at this.
Oh, and for those of you like the old war films and that, on Facebook the other day, I saw pictures of the.
I know what pictures you.
No, not those pictures. But if you like, where eagles dare, on Facebook, someone had put the pictures of when they have then and then now and that. And they had the pictures of the. Oh my God, it was brilliant! It's the best war film, I think that one is.
Got pictures then and now.
Yeah, so the bit at the end where they're all on the bus shooting out the back window and that, and yeah, so no, they're shooting the back window. They're going through all the snow.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
a bomb bus. I understand.
But the bus,
Hugh Hefner's.
But the bus is heading down the road, and the airport's just in front. And then they showed a picture now of what that little lane looked like, and obviously. Back then it was thick with snow and stuff. Well, there it's summer, so it's all melted and that. But it's brilliant. If you actually go on, you can see what these places where they filmed, what they look like now, and I'm amazed with it.
Old, I expect.
Yeah, but I think it's brilliant. Some of the stuff's in fact the barn in where eagles dare. When they stay at night, they land with their parachutes and they stay in that barn, don't they?
Yeah,
it's there. It's still there. The barn is still there.
Oh.
Yeah,
good.
But it looks so weird without having any of the snow there and that. But yeah, I think it's cracking. I love it.
I was actually thinking about that. It's a total throw. I was just thinking about a story that had spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's such a weird thing, isn't it? And I don't know whether that's true or not.
They were called out to this fire. I think it was in America in this apartment. And they went in and looked like an apparent, like this old lady had gone to bed, she smoked. Well, she just sat in a chair.
Okay.
She'd sat in a chair and it looked as though that she'd just gone off to sleep, fagging around, seat. The mysterious thing about this is that when they went in there, she was totally turned to ash. There was absolutely nothing left of her, not even her bones. Her bones turned to ash.
So that incredible heat.
Now for bones to go down to ash takes over 3,000 degrees, right?
And there was definitely ash there. Are you sure?
There was ash in the chair. The only thing that was left, one thing, was the bottom half of her left foot
Oh man.
with the shoe still in there, right?
So confirmed she was there.
But that's the only thing that was touched. There was no scorching. There was nothing.
What? Even the chair?
The chair was like burnt, but only the side, only what she was actually sat in. The arms of the chairs were fine. The back of the chair was fine. Just there.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, there is some weird stuff out there.
And that's true.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe in dogmen?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
They're
Bigfoot's a giant
everything.
Ape, whilst dogmen is literally the way they describe it.
Dogging?
No, dogmen.
Oh.
It's not Friday night yet.
Dogging.
But dogmen is literally the way they describe it is a huge German Shepherd head on top of a muscular body with claws. In fact, they say.
Oh, it's a stag night.
No. They say if you've ever watched Dog Soldiers, is that what it's called?
Oh, I love Dog Soldiers.
I tell you what, for a British film,
I love that.
It makes a change, but from a British film, that was actually good. But they describe it as basically exactly that. Dogmen soldiers.
No, I don't believe in werewolves and that.
But you believe in Bigfoot?
Well, no, I believe what I see. And what I saw in that, was it Patterson and Gimlin one, right?
Didn't they say that was a fake, though?
No.
I thought they admitted it was a fake.
Because when you look at it, every expert going in their field has looked at it, and you can quite see, not only has the thing got breasts, so
the way it's
female
walking.
for a start.
Yeah.
But when it walks, right,
sick.
number one, right? No, actually, it was a female. Number one, yeah, it was a female. Number two, that when it walks, us as humans, if we want to look around, we turn our necks.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
I saw that documentary.
But apes or ape-type creatures can't do that.
No.
Because
they have to turn.
And if they do that, their chin hits the bottom of their shoulder blades.
Yeah.
So they have to turn the entire
whole body round.
And the creature in that film turns the upper half of its body. Number three, right? When you look at that, you would have to have a man that was, and they've done the test from the background footage. This creature was anything from 6'7" to 7 feet tall in 1960. I'm sweating. Yeah, I know I am. 1960. When was it? 1962, I think. This was.
It was in the 60s.
Yeah, 1962. Something like that. You would have to find not only a man that was between 6'7" and 7 feet tall, which is possible.
Yeah. Chewbacca, Star Wars.
No. You would have to find a man that was probably weighing anything from 700 to 1,000 pounds of muscle.
Could have been me.
Number four, when that creature was walking through, and they caught it on camera, you can visibly see the muscles moving underneath the fur. You can actually see it. The muscles underneath the fur.
And if it was a suit,
Bob
you wouldn't
Patterson
have that.
died in 1978 or something like that. He's the one that he didn't film it, but he was the one that was there. Bob Gimlin, who was behind the camera, he was trying to keep it still.
You really looked into this, haven't you?
Yeah, because he was
quite impressive.
Because he was terrified. He's 93 years old now, and he says to this day, everyone's asked me the same question, and I'm not going to lie, it was not a fake. There was not a man in a suit. We found the prints. This thing that he said was absolutely huge. We even followed it past the filming that you saw. We even followed it up and around, and with 3 steps, it cleared this 3-foot-high verge and was gone before we even knew.
Because I could have sworn there was a thing where one of them admitted it was...
No.
Because they were film cameras and they had access to suits and stuff like that.
No. But the problem is, the suits back then, we're talking about pre Star Wars time, right?
Yeah, they would have been amazing.
The special effects were amazing then, and that was what, 1978?
Yeah.
Right? You're talking about 15 years on. There was no suits that could do that. Plus, it's actually been seen that if you see the creature move on the high quarters of the...
So you see the muscle, basically, all the tendons.
You see the muscle, but it's had an injury at some point. So it's got a bulge that comes out here.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It's been a muscle, and you can see this big ball.
I've never seen that.
And it's got a very, very, very slight limp. It's had an injury in the past, and you see this muscle, this big ball of muscle come up. You don't see that in the suit. This thing he said.
So I didn't know
was
about that.
huge.
I've never heard. That's the first time I've heard
number
of it.
5, when they went down and they saw the prints were about 4 inches deep.
So some weight.
Now, you're talking about, if you want to get a man, yeah, you can get a 6'7" man, a 7-foot man, and he's going to weigh the best part of 250, a normal size man, 300 pounds, right? Get something that, he said it must have been at least 600 or 700 pounds to get footprints in that deep.
Yeah.
And he said the ground was firming up a little bit because it had a lot of rain, but for a week they didn't have any. See, I watched this intently because I'm really...
I'm then looking at the conveyor, and then you said about firming up.
No, not firming up, not firming up. So I believe, and a lot of people do, that the Patterson and Gimlin film from 1962 is kosher. And if it is,
that's amazing.
What are we looking at? See, this is a serious part of the show.
Yeah. I'm not used to being serious. I'm trying to put on my serious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm seeing a cock in the background there. And, not you, I meant... Well,
basically, what you'll need to find in 1962 is a 7-foot bodybuilder, twice the size of Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Strolling through a forest in a suit. It would have to be a mega thin suit. Oh, plus they had to put breasts on him as well because he's got glands at the front, which means that it's a she and not a he.
You're obsessed with this boobs, aren't you?
No, but that's what they saw. No. When you actually see it, I'll show you that after we've come off air.
Okay. Can I do my...
Oh, go on, this
Can I do my Chewbacca impression?
Go on then, do your Chewbacca impression.
Okay. I've got an itchy nut. Sorry, excuse me.
No, that's the sound I make when I've got a scratch on my bollocks.
What? Well, I thought it was good.
The problem is when I do that and you scratch too tightly, you always get one nail longer than the other buggers. Oh. So when you do that, you take some of the skin off and it's a bastard.
I tell you what, if there was ever an autopsy on you, they'd see skin underneath your nails.
Thank God we're not wearing spandex. We'll be in real trouble.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Hold on, Friday night.
Oh, it's hanging up in the corner.
do your pouting. Hold on, Friday night.
It's Friday night.
You're doing better than me.
Of course I do.
Oh, will you just stop it?
You
bloody hobnobs. You can't do it as well as me, love, can you? When you're talking about a big man in a suit.
I tell you what, you're such a bitch when you're like this.
Mm-hmm. Right, okay.
That's a bit done.
That's done up, but I will show you that film. You can get on the phone.
No, I believe it. I've seen the film in that, but I've when you said about the injury it had done, I never heard about the injury.
You have a look.
But what about the dogmen thing? I'm convinced there is definitely something.
It's probably some bloke from an asylum that's broken into...
You can say that about Bigfoot.
It's broken... What? Some 7-foot bloke thought, I'll tell you what, I'll break into the orangutan enclosure.
The dogmen are about the same height as well. And
how do you know?
Because there has been... they've done
have
interviews.
They got it on film?
They have done interviews. No, amazingly no. But then again, there aren't many Bigfoot ones that are on film. All right, there's long distance ones, but
that's the only one that counts.
No, but yeah, they've done interviews with ex-coppers, ex-military, and they have got absolutely nothing to gain from any of this. In fact, they'll be labelled as crazy. So why would they do it? If they didn't just want to do the truth.
Why call it Dogman? I mean, do something else.
Oh, now you mention that, actually.
Natives came out with Sasquatch, and that was brilliant.
Yeah, well, what's that? On YouTube, there's a radio one called Dogman Encounters Radio with Vic Condiff, something like that.
Condom?
No, Condiff, something like that. And anyway, listen to it. It's brilliant because they have stories from people. In fact, we've had one from the UK as well.
Where would it hide in the UK? If someone said to me, "Oh, there's been a Bigfoot sighting in the UK," there's no way on this earth that I'd believe it.
No, I've got to admit,
because they're building houses every fucking where.
Yeah.
It would have to live in a
tree,
semi-detached or something.
If there's a tree, they hack it down if they can stick a shed in it.
Yeah.
But these are people. But yeah, listen to that. It's really good. But there's stories now. These are high up people and stuff.
Jog man in a suit.
I don't know. Put it this way: there's some people that actually they start tearing up on there. You can hear them tearing up because
when they zip up the suit, they catch the old knackers. Take the skin off the old boys.
I know. I'm going to say that there's definitely something. All right, I would say. Please say it wasn't you. That was your mouth, wasn't it?
No, that was me.
No, it was not.
It was me.
You're joking.
Sorry about that.
You dirty pig.
Sorry.
That was horrendous. Oh, you.
Saw the heat. Sorry, I
thought you'd done that with your mouth then, and then then the smell came. Unbelievable! You dirty pig.
There you go. Live. Can't believe you've done that. Live telly. God. I was going to get some air freshener.
I genuinely thought that was your mouth. Do I smell it? Fucking hell, what have you been eating? Excuse my language.
I was looking for some air freshener.
No, there isn't any.
We're in the shed. There's about 45 degrees in here.
God, have you been eating cat food again?
I don't know. Sorry about that.
It just stung me a little bit because I genuinely thought you'd done it with your mouth for that until I smelt it. You dirty pig. I'm sorry that nothing could be my one. It was just so unpredicted.
But there's no smell with that.
No, there wasn't actually.
There was no
substance.
Sorry, this is a flatulence channel.
Unbelievable.
And this is what our shows are going to be based on whenever we can. It's a natural thing, so we can't do it el prompto.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got to open the thing here. You stinking.
Although when I have got enough, many people have wanted to hear and requests of my rendition of God Save the King, which is quite good.
Not if you're in a confined space, eh? That stink! God, it's circulating! Dirty pig!
Oh, I'm sweating my arse off here.
Yeah, I know, I can smell that too.
We're going to have to wrap this thing up
in
about 5 minutes, actually.
But we are going to
give you another 5 minutes of this bollocks before we get off.
Yeah, but we are going to, like I said, we're going to make some changes. We're going to have a much more.
You can change as much as you want to.
We're going to have a bit of a professional background and stuff with some graffiti or something. No, don't do another one. That stank. Honestly, it stank.
I felt the heat around my cheekuses. I don't know what it was.
That was probably the fluid coming out.
Okay, I've got a joke for you. I've got a joke.
All right, I'll come on in.
I'll go to the joke. All right, this is a good one. Where would you find a cow with no legs?
Don't know.
Where you left it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a question with that one. Okay.
Don't break down a simple joke. What's the point?
No, because I want to have a look at that. So you got a cow with no legs.
Yes.
Okay, what's the point of it? You can't milk it because it will be on its stomach.
You put a hoist on it. Put a car jack.
Okay, so you can
jack up the arse end. It's good for both reasons.
Yeah, but it could have crawled away, or it could have manoeuvred itself away. So it might not be where you left it.
What do you always dissect?
Sorry,
it's a joke.
You think your jokes are amazing, and that's why I thought, well, let's look into that joke and let's see if it is amazing.
That was good.
Okay, yeah, it was good.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Do another one. No, do another one.
No, I can't forget it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your joke. I'm sorry.
You just ruined it now.
It was a great joke.
I'm just going to try and think of some more of those.
We need animal news.
Yeah, I'll have to dig up an animal news. It's been a busy week. So, I mean, I know the news shouldn't stop. But one, I didn't know if you were going to hear it this week, and so I didn't really plan on nothing really. And so now I've been kept off. Now I'm off guard because you can actually hear it.
Yeah,
we did a test.
You didn't think I'd have all this set up, did you?
No, he had a little tripod. He stuck a camera in it, and that's it. That's the setting.
This is a professional setup.
Yeah, but we got no little sound thing to do all the sounds and the funny things.
Oh no, I will hook that back up. I've just got to, like I said, we're going to have.
I'm burping cucumber.
Oh, lovely, and you're farting it.
Quite. Do you know what?
But this is why.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I've just felt, and this is no word of a lie. I just felt a bead of sweat go all the way from the top of my back, right the way down my bottom of my back, and it's gone through my arse crevice.
There you go. It's had a wash. It's the first one.
It's running into our boxes and screaming for help. When I take them off tonight,
I don't want to know.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to chase them around the room before they go in the washing machine.
Actually, I've got a garden fork if you want to use that to pin them down. That might hold them. But yeah, so where you were saying about having the sound machine, we will have the sound machine back. We're going to have a proper setup with a beautiful backdrop there with something on it, and we're going to have a news desk.
What he's saying is that he's going to swap it around, change the direction so we're facing the door.
Yes, but
and he's going to give us a table.
It's going to be a news desk. It's going to be a proper.
We don't really do any news.
You do. You do your animal news. So yeah,
I suppose so.
Like and subscribe because only good things are coming. But when all that's set up, it will stay set up. So there's no me having to do a switchboard every time because I do my gaming channel in here as well and that. So there's no having to unplug this and that. And I mean, look at it. It's quite sort of wiry at the minute, but as wide as everyone's supposed this place hasn't burned down.
In Blackwall, we've got 2 TVs that are not on.
No,
we've got
this is my gaming TVs.
Pair of headphones at the top, which we're not wearing. And,
no, we haven't.
We've got. Oh no, is that actually a PlayStation?
It's a PlayStation.
We've got a PlayStation on the side, which is not on.
Yeah.
And we've got a keyboard, which is not on.
No. This is the PC
and
gaming.
We've
PC.
got a PC gaming PC thing there, which is not on. The only thing that we see, that's for his studio. He's for his gaming channel that he does, right? And he's taking that seriously. This, he doesn't take it seriously at all.
I am taking this seriously.
Look, we've got a tripod with a phone with a wire stuck in it, and
actually the tripod broke, so I had to adjust something.
Yeah. The tripod. That's what we got.
But you wait when I get it all set up. They're going to love it.
You said that when we first started.
Yeah, I know.
They were going on.
Yeah, but we had the background there and that. But I want something for Bro 2 TV. Just Bro 2 TV there. We might even have our logo.
A lawyer would be nice.
No. We might have a logo.
A prosecutor.
I'm telling you, we'll have it all good. You'll have your little news desk for your animal news. So it's all serious.
I can look really official and wear my glasses. You know what they do? Like,
oh, here's the news.
It'd be like the Queen when they're like the Queen. Goes, oh, Mummy, where have you put the corgis, Mummy?
Oh, I don't know, Charles. I don't know where I put the corgis. Where are they gone? Oh, look, they're humping in the corner.
I used to love the Queen. She was brilliant.
Oh, yeah, man.
I love it at the Christmas
You wouldn't
time.
tangle with her.
Was it before the Olympics when she did the Paddington Bear thing?
Oh yes,
God, that was so, and it was James Bond that came.
That's
the James
it.
Bond one. Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, that was.
She was absolutely
Does anyone
brilliant.
know a queen that would do that?
King Charles, I'm not so sure about. I got to be honest.
He hasn't got.
He may be a nice enough chap, but
yeah, no, he hasn't got what the Queen had.
His mum had respect and poise and.
Do you remember that time where she cut a cake? Was that the Jubilee one with the bloke's sword?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You remember that? And she goes, "Yes, I can do it," or something like that. She got annoyed with him because she was worried about the weight.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Queenie was tough.
She was like, "Yes, I know," or something like that, wasn't it? There was something. She got quite annoyed with him because
she could do it.
Only she would do that.
Jury's out on that. As for William and his brother, I'm not a royalist at all, but. Yeah, he's made a cock up saying all these things, but he's only saying what he felt. Grow up and just your brothers, come on. Let's face it, it's getting a bit, life is too short.
Yeah, see, I totally agree, but I can understand why, if you're talking about Harry going away, I can understand why he put his family first.
Who?
Who are you on about?
Harry, you can understand why he went.
Oh, yeah, Harry. Harry with
because
Meghan
for
and
me, and it may be totally wrong, but he's always been the second son. Because Harry went with his mum. He was more of a mum's boy. William was always more like a dad's boy. Yeah. And he's the heir to the throne, which I think might have something to do with it. Well, he's the second son by a street mile.
But Meghan, I mean, I do feel sorry for Meghan and that, because it felt like nothing she... Oh, you've done it again. I'm going to put that on for you, aren't I?
Pulled it off again.
But yeah, I felt like nothing she done in the UK with the media, nothing she could do would ever please anyone. The media always ripped something out of her. And in the end, I can't blame him for, let's just go. And I can't blame him for that.
I mean, he shouldn't have done all them shows. I mean...
he didn't help himself.
It was a bit corny going on to Oprah Winfrey. I mean, that's how she makes her cash out of all them stories.
Yeah. They didn't help themselves with that, and I admit that. But
don't air your dirty laundry in public.
Totally, yeah. They should have done
it between yourself.
They didn't help themselves.
William, grow up. You're going to be the king one day, probably even soon. So,
What's he done?
Right.
Why doesn't he grow up? What's he done?
Well, he's the elder one, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Take the leading.
Oh, right. Harry's been trying to do an olive branch.
Yeah, and he doesn't want anything of it.
No, it's sad, really.
It is sad because you expect more from the future King of England, but never mind. I suppose that's what it is about. Right. Okay.
Well, do you think now, after saying all that, where our lives will be in danger? Or? MI5?
1997.
Wasn't it 97?
Tunnel?
That was 95.
It's 97.
What tunnel are we on about?
Diana passing away.
That was 95.
That's 97. She died in 97, you idiot.
Right, look at your phone. No, I've got a... It's very extremely rare. I'm wrong. But on this... I could have sworn it was 95.
Hang on.
Hopefully I've got you on this one.
No, it's 97. During the early hours of 31st of August, I was going to say August as well, actually, because I'm pretty sure it was there, 1997, Diana Prince died from injuries.
Yeah.
You didn't believe me about the chicken? And you didn't believe me about that. Trust me.
Speaking of chickens.
Oh, yeah. Worn by a massive cock.
It's actually got the chicken whisper on it. Look at that.
Why are you leaning back while doing that? Just pull up your fucking thing. Look, it's a chicken worn by a cock. There you go. That's all you got to do. Right, we're going to have to do
Thanks for that.
because I am absolutely minging in here.
Yeah, I know. You're stinking. You smell it. You're smelling it. It's horrible.
Go ahead, start.
Winning.
I'm winning.
Oh, that's just a game thing.
Right.
No, they won't see any of that.
My bum cracking now is like the Niagara Falls. Now, can we just go?
With a slight tinge of brown.
We're definitely going to be back next week.
Yes,
hopefully with sound.
Yeah.
I hope this has got sound, but it did before. So.
No. We tested it. It's definitely got sound.
Testes? No, they were the beginning of the show.
Sorry, I definitely tested it.
Anyway, I'll have some news next week and some true stories.
Yeah.
And we did have the true story about the Patterson and Gimlin thing.
Oh, and that. Yeah, actually, I thought we were more serious than comedy this week.
No, we did have some comedy parts. Bum crack news.
Oh, yes, and your flatulence.
And my flatulence. This is great. We will come up with some more next week. Right. From now, we're going to say bye-bye because I want to get out of this sauna.
Yes. God, you stink.
Right, I'm now going to get out of this sauna. Now, goodbye, and I hope everything.
We will see you next week.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, fuck off.
It will help us. I'll try and beat that out, but yeah.
No, don't beep it out because I meant it.
We don't do any much editing. Only the credit.
Yeah, we don't do so. So this is goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
Yes,
with some more bollocks.
Yep.
Not like the ones I showed on the cup. in the
No.
beginning.
Sweaty
No.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, sweaty ones. Right. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Good to see you.
Bye.
Bye. Right, let's switch it off.